Hello to all my scrappy friends out there. Welcome back to Nat Scraps. My name is Natalie Koenig and I am a maker with close to my heart. Here on this channel, if you have not been here before, we explore all kinds of fun creating with the close to my heart products and generally have a great time. Today we are making a card and then we're making a page that was inspired by the card, and we're using the National Scrapbooking Month products, which are absolutely fantastic. If you have not seen what's out for National Scrapbooking Day, I do have a video that is linked in the description below, along with all the products that are available with that. Okay, so let's get straight into it. The first thing I'm doing is making a mask. So I have some of our new masking tape that is available. It's available in a wide strip as well as some thinner strips as well, and you get them in a pack or individually. So what I've done is I've stamped that large flower on that masking tape, and now I'm just cutting around that shape, leaving just probably like about a mil border around the outside edge. So this is going to help us be able to stamp and then stamp with other colors, but make those second stamps look like they're behind the first one we've done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the flamingo ink, stamp this beautiful flower. Now this is from the Hello Fabulous selection, and then I'm going to paste that mask over the top of that flower. Then I'm going to go in with the lighter color, which I'm using Ballerina as that second color. So I'm going to stamp that both on the top and bottom of that first flower. And you'll see that when I take the mask off, it actually looks like I stamped the darker flower first. So now I'm going to go in with the sage ink, and I'm going to use the little leaves that are in this collection, and I am going to stamp them around the outside edge of this flower. And again, I'm stamping over that mask, so it will look like those leaves coming directly out from underneath that flower. This one is so quick and easy, guys, so I am very close to finished. Would you know it? It doesn't happen often around here that we start and finish really quickly. So if you don't watch my channel regularly, I do a lot of process videos where there's a lot of me starting a project and then getting halfway through and restarting it. It's one of the joys that I love scrapbooking, and I love the adventure that it will take you on when you're trying to create. I'm now coming in with the You're the Best, and again this is from the Hello Fabulous set that is from the National Scrapbooking Month collections. And I just like this. This could be for a birthday, it could be a thank you. That sentiment could work for so many different things. I'm now just going to go around the outside edge with a little bit of, I'm going to guess here, flamingo. It has been a few weeks since I actually videoed this. I had them already going for September, and it's halfway through September and I am now only getting to the editing stage. So please forgive me if I forget what I've used. And now again, this heart is from the Hello Fabulous one, and I am stamping that first in the flamingo and then in the ballerina, and just a couple of little hearts. So that is the top of this card done. Now, when I do the layout, which is, I hope you're all going to stick around and see that layout, I actually add a little bit of the liquid pearls to the layout, and after watching this video back, I will go back and add that to the flowers on the card as well. I went to put it on the white base envelope. Oh guys, help me out there. I went to put that on the white base, and I thought it just needed an extra little pop, so I've laid it up on a little bit of black, and then I'm going to pop it on the white base, and that is the card finished. Here we go. Let me know, guys, what your favorite layouts, cards, and that are from this series that I have done. Have you created something with some of the products from the series? I'd love to see them. You can pop over to my Facebook page and share there. Let me know. Pop a comment below. I would love to hear what you've done, what you're going to do, and what you like and what you don't like. So here I'm starting to work out what I'm going to do for my page, and this page was actually done nearly 2 weeks after the card, but I couldn't get over how much I liked that simple card. So I had been stewing over it and thought, no, I'm going to do a layout to go along with this card. Here I am just layering up that white cardstock that I had cut on the black. Now you can't really see that when I'm stamping, and to be honest, I do not know why I stuck that down before I stamped. Generally I would stamp and then I would put all the layers together. Genuinely do not know. I brought in my card just for to look and inspiration, go back and see what I'd done. And then I'm going to mark out my page so I know roughly where the top and bottom of those photo mats are going to be, so that I can stamp around those spots. And I'm pretty much just doing exactly the same technique as what I did on the card. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to create those first two corner flowers, then I'm going to stamp the small and the large. The only difference here is that I'm going to have to add a few extra flowers. Being a larger area, I need to spread that out a little bit. Here I go back in with the second, and I do a little bit of a silly move here because I stamped this first one and then I forget to move the mask and I stamp up the top, and you'll see me wave my finger at myself and go, you silly girl, what were you doing? And you can see there that it doesn't look anywhere as nice where it kind of layers over what we have already stamped. So I'll notice that in a moment and be a little annoyed. Yep. So I'm going to move the small mask. Now I did recut these masks, but you can get a couple of uses out of them. So if you wanted to do this in a class, you could definitely get 2 or 3 uses out of the mask per, or several people doing them. Though it really doesn't take up much of the masking tape, so you get a lot out of it. Here, just every time I'm moving now, I'm moving those masks to make sure that all those flowers are looking layered up, and continuing around. Now, it's mid-September now, and I haven't actually decided what I'm going to work on in October, guys. I do believe I'll go back to doing a couple of the cut above. The new Craft with Heart should arrive any day now. I was hoping it was going to arrive while I'm on school holidays and got some time to play and do some videos. I also have some products that are coming in the new October to December catalogue, so I may be working on that. But if you've got something you want me to work on, something that you would like to see my take on, let me know in the comments so that I can start working on that and start getting those videos ready for you. This is the flowers and the leaves, I apologize, and again we're coming in and we're just adding them around those flowers and adding a little bit of colour. I really like when you can create a really simplistic layout that looks really nice without lots and lots of trouble. I do like spending hours on layouts too, don't get me wrong, but when you can do something like this and it's got so much punch and it's so pretty, it amazes me what you can do with a few stamps and a little bit of ink. I'm having a look there now and I'm trying to decide whether my You're the Best is going to go at the top or at the bottom, and I do have a little think about it, and you'll see me just sit there and place it down here, and that's where we end up deciding to put it. So I'm going to come in and stamp that with the black ink and place that down the bottom. Now I am crossing my fingers and hoping that I don't stuff this one up, and I do leave it just sit on that cardstock for a few seconds and hope that it has a really good stamp. Now I do have one advantage. I'm working on the back of my Versamat. So Close to My Heart have a Versamat, and it has your cutting side on one side and it has that nice foamy texture on the back, so it does help with your stamping with that foam on the back. And because it's 12 by 12, you don't have to worry about having a running out of area, which I do find if you've got the little foam sheets that come with the stamps. Here I'm just going back in and stamping with that flamingo ink and creating a few little splatters of those. I'll come in with the ballerina with the smaller heart and I will pop those around, get a little confused as to where I want some of these and have a think about it. And then I am having a little look and I've got the one You're the Best there, but I feel like I need just a touch more black. So I'm going to come in with that small black stamp at heart, apologies, and I'm going to stamp that around a little bit, and that just brings that black from the bottom where I've got You're the Best and brings it up to the top, so it's not as startling that You're the best is in black. Now I'm going to bring in the splatter box. I'm going to add a little bit of very fine black splattering. And again, I was crossing my fingers going, I hope I don't overdo this, because I just wanted a little bit of fine black splattering in that white space that I have at the top and the bottom. That just takes away that stark whiteness and again adds just a tiny bit of black to help out tying everything together. Now this is where I'm bringing in liquid pearls, and I will go back and add these to the card that I created. So the first one I'm going in is the rose gold liquid pearl, and I'm putting that in the center of the flowers that are done with the flamingo. And then I will go in with the white opal liquid pearls and pop them in the lighter flowers. Now, to be completely honest, I thought I was pretty much done here, but then realized I wanted some extra photo mats. Don't do this to the very last moment. Do this when everything's stuck down, absolutely everything is completed and you got nothing else left to do the layout, because they do take a little while to dry and they will smudge, and I do smudge a couple of these, but they are kind of covered up by those photo mats that I create. So learn from my silliness and don't do it halfway through your layout. I have a couple of close-ups right at the end of this video and they will show the lovely centers of those flowers. So I'm going to cut some more photo mats. So I've decided to bring in the complementary colors that I've already used from the inks, and that's one of the things I love with Close to My Heart, is that if you use an ink, then you've got the matching papers that you can use it with it as well. And each of the papers has that two tones. It has a dark and a light side, so you're definitely going to find the match that you want. I've run out a bit of tape here, so I'm just reloading my tape runner. And I'm going to lay that up first on the ballerina, and then I'm going to come in and layer up onto that flamingo. If you've missed one of the videos in this card series, definitely go back into the description below. There is a link, as I said earlier, to the playlist, and it's got all of the cards and layouts that I've created. And then there is also a link to the web store with the products in it. These are available until the end of October, so there is plenty of time if there's something that you would like that you can get. And it's perfect that it's for September, but we have 2 months to get these products, so you still have plenty of time. Do you have a favorite, guys? I think the little animals flying away is probably my favorite at this stage. So I'm thinking I was going to leave that on the flamingo, like the double layer, and have them joined on that. And I have a little look at it and I really am not sure that I like it. So I kind of have a moment, and in a minute I'll take this away and I'm going to cut that so they're two separate photo mats. Just flying by the seat of my pants, guys. I'm not quite sure where that was going. And I'm going to attach those on individually. So this is pretty much the end of the layout. I've run out of things to say too. Thank goodness it's very close to the end, hey? It's a struggle sometimes to know how to feel things. I wish I could just be silent for a little while and let you guys enjoy. I'm just attaching it to that other base page so it has a white border on the outside as well. I had completely forgotten that I was going to do that. If you've got this far with watching, guys, I do thank you so much for joining me. I thank you for all the comments that you leave. I thank you for supporting my channel and being with me on this journey. It really means a lot to me. If you do like what I do, please think about hitting the like button. Think about subscribing, and we will see you on the next one, guys. And I will whoa, what's going on? Oh, hang on. I just added some little hand dots. So if you've been with my channel for a while now and seen lots of my process videos, I do this a lot, just tiny little hand drawn bits and pieces right at the end. And I will this time promise you I'm going. Have a lovely day, guys. See you later. Bye.